Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Zaltex, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of my thumbnails like these. You know, you've got the GFX, you've got the text, you've got everything you need. You know, you got your group setting, you got, you know, your models, and it's incredibly simple to do it. You don't need any experience in Blender whatsoever. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so what you need is Roblox Studio. You should already have it installed with Roblox. It's not that hard to get it, it will come along with the installation. Alright, just search it up in your bar or whatever you want to call this, the search bar. Alright, it'll say it's up to date and it'll log you into Studio. If you haven't used it in a long time, it'll ask you to log in like this. It will not recognize you, or it'll ask you to update it. Alright, and auto recover, doesn't matter, ignore that, and you know, get into a new game. Make a new game, or you can go into your previous game. It doesn't really matter. Now, for what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna be making the thumbnail you saw when you clicked on this video. It'll be on screen right now. It's pretty easy to make, and yeah, let's get right into it. So you need a toolbox. Go to View, and you can see Toolbox. You also need your Explorer, and you see this little arrow next to Workspace. You're gonna want to click that so you can see all your models. Now, obviously, I'm gonna need my character today, so I'm gonna use Load Character or Load Character Pro. It doesn't matter what version of Load Character you use. I'm gonna get my character into here, alright, old Zaltex, and I'm gonna spawn R6. What it's gonna do is gonna create my character in the game without any hassle. You don't need Pro, like I said before, it's only 25 Robux. And next, what you're gonna need is Building Tool by F3X. It will be also in the description. Both plugins will also be in the description, and it's gonna give you 3 tools that you're gonna need a lot when you're doing this style of GFX. Now you're gonna need the Move tool. Go to Increment and type in 0.01, and Rotate, you're gonna leave it at 15. The Resize tool, I wouldn't say you need to use it a lot, but you know, it's there. You could use it if you're feeling lucky. So what I'm gonna need is I'm gonna remove my back parts because I feel like that would get in the way a lot of things. So just see your little model there with your name, just click on the arrow and go down to the parts of your back and click on them and press delete on your keyboard. Now this will delete any item you want. I don't think you can press backspace. I've never tried it before. You could try, I don't know. Alright, but now we got our character. Now right click on your name and it will say rename. Now just type space so that you have that. Now your character is blank. It's a blank slate, alright? Now you can do whatever you want to and mess around with it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pose it where it's saying hi, how you doing? In order to do that, we go to our left arm. Now this is our left arm. You can try and ungroup it, but it will be a huge mess, so it's way easier to just click on the body part themselves. Now you can rotate them to make it look like I'm saying hello, like this. See, it's not that hard. Like you're playing with Lego, you want to pose them where it looks natural, not stiff at all. Make it so that the viewer knows you're welcoming, you want to have fun. Alright, you want them to know that you are a gamer, but a gamer who is professional, makes good videos, not like mine. And you know, give it a little pose, give it a striking pose, give it a simple yet elegant pose like this. This looks nothing like you would look like in real life, so we're gonna change that a little bit. You know, maybe give it like this. Yeah, it looks better. Alright, and this not good, but you know, we're gonna stick with that for now. Move your right limb a little bit in so it doesn't look so, you know, not attached. It's fine if there are like little gaps in there. A lot of people like to deal with it normally. And now for our next model, we're gonna put in the world Zawarudo. Alright, we're gonna keep him in so that people know, you know, I'm a JoJo YouTuber. I like my JoJos the way you like your sandwiches, your scrambled eggs. And we just gotta put him in the background. Put him next to him, but give him a little levitation, you know, so that it looks like a stand. And now what we're gonna do is, for JoJo models, you find that they're a little peculiar, right? I'm gonna close this and look at the world, and you can see that the left arm has a little bit more than just an arm, because if you move the left arm separately, alright, it's just gonna move the arm itself. The extra parts, like the armor, is not gonna move along with it. So what you gotta do is expand your Explorer just a little bit more, and with your left mouse, you just drag, and you can select everything. You don't need to group them up because it's already grouped up. But for some reason, Roblox doesn't recognize it. But once you do that, you can rotate it like this. Alright, now you got your armor, and essentially you can do whatever you want with it. I'm going to pose it where it looks like it is doing something. What should we do? I'll give it a sword. How about that? I'll give it a gun. Alright, or maybe a sign. Should I give it a sign? No, I'll give it a gun. The world with a gun. Now we're gonna not put this tool in the starter pack because we want it in the actual model. So this is our gun. Yes, he looks intimidating. You know, Zawarudo, he could already throw knives, and now he's going to throw a bullet at you with a gun. He's going to throw a bullet with a gun. I don't know why I said that. Alright, just put it where it looks natural. It's fine. Make sure he's grabbing it. And yeah, that looks like somebody holding a gun up. Now, I would change the bottom, but we're not gonna use that for now. I'm just gonna select the right arm, give it a little bit more of this, and then rotate it so it looks like he's not so stiff. You know, nobody has their arms looking like that. Now this is something you want to use for your, you know, thumbnail. This looks intimidating. It's like, hey, watch this video or I shoot your bunny or your cookies. Alright, select all of it and right click and press group. Now this is gonna make it all into one model, and what you're gonna need to do again is right click that model. Not right clicking here, it won't do anything. Right click the one in Explorer. Alright, and you go down to see export selection. Now this is gonna bring you to your file explorer. Just put in whatever file you want. I'm going to put it in my download folder because it's really accessible. It's going to show you it's going to be an object model OBJ. Just take the file and change it to whatever name you want. I'm going to say zaltex the world handgun, oh no, and save. Now it's gonna give you a little export selection, and you're done with the selection. Close studio. I'm not sure if you guys want to change it, save it. It's not up to me. I'm gonna press no because I don't need this anymore. And then now we're gonna go into Blender 2.79. Alright, it's going to be in the description. Alright, Blender 2.79 is way easier to use for me personally. You can use whatever version you want, but for this tutorial I'm just gonna go with the old classic this look. Alright, the new Blender, it is slightly more advanced, which is why I don't like it, but you know, whatever, roll with it. So press delete on your keyboard to get rid of that cube. We don't want it there, and press enter to get rid of it. Now what you're gonna do is you gotta go to file next to render on the screen, left click it and go down to import. Now hover over import and go down to wavefront.obj. Now wavefront.obj is gonna take you to your file explorer. Go back to the folder you put your thing in and look for your OBJ. Now I put zaltex the world handgun, oh no, OBJ. What we're gonna do is we're gonna double click that so that it goes into our kind of blender, I guess. And you can see it doesn't have any color, so what we're gonna do is gonna drag it in to our kind of thing there, and now we're gonna give it some color. It doesn't look as great as it would, so you know, press that little thing over there and select textured solid and ambient occlusion. Now it looks like the world doesn't have any colors, but it will have shortly after. Alright, rendering is not always safe. Alright, you're always gonna lose a few things in the process. I feel like that back is going to be removed later on, but that's fine by me. Now go over to your first screen over here and type in 3840 2160 and 100. So what it's gonna do is gonna make your resolution really high. It's gonna make it really nice and classy. Go to shading go to alpha and select transparent, so your background isn't a sky, it's transparent. You can do whatever you want to it afterwards. After you're done with all that, go to the globe symbol here and select ambient occlusion, environmental lighting, indirect lighting, and now you're done with that, but you need one more thing. Go over to file, user preferences, input, emulate numpad. Now you are done with everything. All you need to do is right click the camera thing. It is like a sort of a, I don't know what the thing is called, probably a pyramid. I'm sorry, I haven't gone to school in 2 weeks. And select 0 on your keyboard and press it. Now it should bring you to the camera, and what you're gonna do right now is you're gonna change your viewpoint. Alright, the camera is going to be what's rendered. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on the left side, and we're gonna make this a little bit so that it's like close to it. You gotta look for perspective. Alright, and I think this should be good. We're gonna put our text over here later on. So all you need to do is press the camera icon and press render. Now this should render your image. Alright, it will depend on how fast your computer is. If your computer has a really good graphics card, then this will, render really fast. If your computer is really slow, then it might take more than a few seconds to render. You can see once it is at 100, it's simple. Just go over the image here and press save as image. Now if you don't want this, if you feel like you've done a really bad perspective, just press escape and you're done. Alright, you can do whatever you want to the camera, but I feel like my perspective is really well done, so I'm gonna press render again. Alright, you can't go back to your original render for some reason, but it's fine, We're gonna wait a few more seconds, wait until this thing gets 100. And for the time being, let's go to Chrome, and whatever internet explorer you use, whatever browser you use, just go over to pixlr.com. You're gonna need Adobe Flash for this, which is not that hard. Just go to Chrome settings or whatever settings your browser is using and enable Adobe Flash. Now you're gonna see two options: Advanced Pixlr E and Playful Pixlr X. I want you to press Playful Pixlr X because this is way easier to understand. Now YouTube thumbnail dimensions are 1280 times 720, so we're gonna select web 720p, and we're gonna change our name to whatever we want it. I'm gonna say Blender tutorial thumbnail, and we're gonna create no background, just transparent image. Alright, now what we're gonna need for this is our background. What we're gonna need is to go into Roblox, and you want to take a screenshot. Alright, just go over to whatever game you want to get. I want to get the most colorful and bright background, so I think a Bizarre Day will be good for it. Just go into any server you want, maybe a VIP server or whatever. It's fine, it doesn't matter. While this thing is rendering, it's already rendered. I'll show you how to save it in a minute. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go into Roblox. It'll say waiting for available server if you're using a VIP server. If you're using a public server, it's gonna be slightly harder because taking a screenshot will mean you're kind of vulnerable to RKing. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, and Roblox is taking a little while, but it's fine. I see joining server. Alright, now I should be in. As you can see, a Bizarre Day is much more colorful, and it's going to be way easier to take a screenshot in here. Now what we're gonna do is gonna find a good view of perspective, and we're gonna press Windows key, snipping tool. Alright, and just drag whatever part of the place you want. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna save as, go into my downloads folder, gonna wait for a little while, and I'm gonna say give it whatever file name you want. It doesn't really matter. Now what you're gonna do, I'm gonna go back to Pixlr and press this image thing, browse. Alright, it's going to take you to your downloads. I'm gonna close Roblox because it's making my PC really slow. go to ZAR. That's the file I've given myself. Now add current, don't create new, and resize it so it fits the whole place. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go over to this brush symbol over here and select your image layer. Go over to sharpen blur, press blur, make sure your blur is selected, and go to size 500 pixels, softness 0, strength 100, and just brush until it's really blur, until you can see the colors, you can see what game it is, but like you can't actually really understand why this would, you know, be in the thumbnail. Now you've got your colors, you've got an amazing background. Go over to Blender, and you see next to render result, you can see image. Save as image, go to whatever file you want. I'm gonna go downloads again, and finally ZAR part 2, and press save as image. Now this should save my render. Now close Blender, doesn't matter if you want the changes to be safe, and go back to browse. And it should take you to downloads, ZAR part 2, add current, and you're gonna see that your render is going to be incredibly big. I kid you not. Oh, alright. So it's going to be way bigger than your 1280s times 720p. Just put it like so it fits, you know, and give it like a little bit of time so that it looks nice. Now it looks decent. Now we've got our render. It feels like he's looking at something else, but it doesn't matter. Now all we need to do is go over the text symbol. Alright, press T. I'm gonna press 11 so it's easier for us to see right now, and go to add new text. You can do whatever font you want. I personally like Mont Heavy Demo. All you need to do is go to the font bar over here and press add local font and unzip your file, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you got your own specialized font, because honestly, the fonts Pixlr provides, they're awesome, but they're not as awesome as this. Sorry for the cough there, I might be sick. Select your text and delete it all, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our words one by one. So I'm going to type in how, because that's gonna be my first word, and we're gonna select outline. Now outline is gonna give us a new color that's gonna make it way nicer. Alright, select whatever color you want. I'm going to give it red, probably, maybe, I don't know, red. Alright, now we have the red color. We're going to resize it so it doesn't look so small, something like this. Yeah. Now we're going to right click our text layer, duplicate it, and now I'm going to select it and type in 2. What we're going to do is change the color again, so we're gonna give it green or blue. Green looks nicer. Yeah, green looks way nicer, but maybe, yeah, that looks sick. That looks incredible. Now we're gonna duplicate it again. All right, and now we're gonna change it to make. All right, I'm gonna make sure the world still has a gun and it's easy to see it. So we're gonna change it like this. Alright. Now you can see the wall has a gun. And we're gonna make this a little bit higher so that we can have space for the disc. Alright, we're gonna change the color of the outline to maybe pink. And then duplicate it again once more. And now you can see we have space for our disc. So just, I'm gonna resize the wall again so that you can see the gun. It's not very apparent. And now I'm just gonna change that to this. That is pretty easy. If you don't know how to spell this, that is, you need help. And press green. Now we have our thumbnail. All you need to do is press save, PNG, and download. It should download into whatever default download folder there is on your device. Normally for most Windows appliances, it's going to be your download folder entitled downloads. Now all you need to do is go to your file explorer. Alright, select downloads, Blender tutorial thumbnail, And there we go. This is your thumbnail. If you guys like the video, please let me know. I will try and do an R15 more experienced tutorial for this. If you guys want to know how to make even better ones, make your characters not look so stiff, do let me know in the comments below. If the video gets let's say 200 likes, I will definitely make a part 2. So if you guys like the video, please let me know again once in the comments below. And yeah, that will be all. Subscribe if you liked it, and see ya.